we're gonna continue and see what's in store for us. Oh, gotta change my outfit. How do I... Whoa, Zombie Max. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with this one. Begin chapter. There we go. Chapter 3, Spin. That one's so me. Yeah, Spin. Alright, so last we left off, Moses hates our guts because he saw a picture of what appears to be us with a gun pointing at Safi, or whoever was taking the photo. Or, I guess Safi was taking the photo, but that's really bizarre, no? But it kind of aligns with my theory. Oh, alright, to expand on my theory after this like cutscene plays out. Phone buzzes. Are we gonna be questioned by the cop now? Because Moses sold us out?
Oh, how is it already morning? This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something. No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
Alright, am I able to look at my journal and stuff? Alright, there's a couple of things I can look at, but let's see. I don't think there's any new entries here. But I'm so, I don't know, my theories are still not really making sense. Like, I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall before with saying that Max was the killer, and it happens to be true. But that's what you get when you throw like every single theory you can. You're gonna get maybe partially one thing right or something like that. But the question now is why, or what the motive is. Like, what's going on in this world? And I don't know if it's supposed to hint at, you know, not everything is black and white or something like that. Where like there's a lot of play on contrast in this game so far, with like orange and blue for light, or dead versus orange, alive versus dead world, and like other themes like that. And I don't know if it's like hinting at like not everything is black and white, like you know, some choices are gonna be like, you know, sound bad on paper, but maybe it's not totally bad. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of hinting towards that direction. Maybe it's trying to hint at, in order for one of the worlds to kind of be prosperous or succeed or something like that, there's gonna have to be some sacrifices in the other world. I don't know, but we'll see. Let me actually look at the phone, make it make sense. So we'll go to crosstalk and see what we have. Main feed. All I've done all night is stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in the entire house but me. Reggie. I'm up. Come over if you like it. It's too cold to leave the house. This is why you should kick somebody out of Abraxas' house and let me live there. It's so like cute. I don't know like how much Reggie actually is fond of Vin, or if it's just like playful, like, you know, friendly talk and stuff like that. I'll be honest, I don't know if anything makes sense to me. Yeah, I told Q a theory a couple days ago, like in a private like you know, chat with her. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to draw that kind of subset of people in case maybe you know, whatever. But I kind of still think that might be a good theory to lie on, you know? But yeah, we'll see where everything goes. I hope things make sense, because like right now, the goal is to make things make sense, and right now I'm very confused. Tyler, you need to get the fuck out of Vermont, dude. Diamond. Well, you could always live somewhere else. Not in the mood for this shit. Alright. Kim. Caledon's art department is amazing, but what they refer to as taste is just an excuse to determine what art is considered low and highbrow. What if we did away with both and let art be art? Won't happen. Hierarchy and money go hand in hand. Somebody has to get shafted. Not true. People should be allowed to like what they like, free of judgment. They should, but they won't. Diamond needs to chill. Oh my god. Yeah, Diamond is like an instigator, isn't she? She really doesn't like Vin, it seems. Audrey, I'm with you, Kim, but I believe there should be some distinctions. Maybe we could talk about it over a cup of coffee in the Fab. So Kim was the lady, the student who was outside of the office, I think in the Alive world, staring holes at mom's or Safi's mom's like portrait, Yasmin. So I don't know. I'm interested in knowing a little bit more. Diamond.
I get where Diamond's coming from. This must be terrifying for students.
3 days and no word from Caledon or the cops about Safi's death, except rumor about Detective Alderman with a lead on who shot her? Isabel. It's really disappointing and frustrating to see faculty as well. Hell, we haven't even heard that rumor. I'm saying, there could be a whole serial killer walking around campus and we can't even get an update? Please, I implore you to be patient. As you can understand, no one is more on top of this than I am. I want justice more than anyone. Loretta. Hold on, rumor? Where'd you hear this? You have my number, Diamond, and I expect to hear my phone ring very soon. Loretta, stop it. But how come Loretta has so many likes? I guess because she's a popular, like, figure in this community. Amanda. Finals may be postponed, but the ST is still open if anyone wants some late night coffee or just someone to be around. We're open till midnight. Thanks for this, Amanda. Best coffee in all of Lakeport. Would be nice to get out of my dorm for a bit. I assume it's fans of the podcast. Yeah, shut up, Loretta. Get out of here. Have some empathy. Moses. Someone once asked me why I like numbers. The reality is numbers have no emotions. That makes them easier to understand. They just are. Oh, babe. Easier to understand isn't inherently superior, and what you're going through right now is normal, even if it's also painful. Carla. Spoken like someone who's never met an irrational number. I'm kidding, of course, but hopefully that made you smile a little. Okay. I read all the crosstalks, so let's see. We have, oh shit. There's a picture of me on Safi's camera with a gun. I'm holding a gun, but what's more incriminating than that? But I would never hurt Safi. There has to be a better explanation, right? All right, let's see. Call 911. Moses has Safi's camera. She used to take that. She used it to take that selfie of the three of us. Sometime that night, Moses went to his office and drew the Gemini mural he and Safi had been planning. Maybe other Moses will draw it with her one day. Detective Alderman is focused on Moses. This could get really bad. Max has a gun. Moses saw that picture of me. He thinks I killed Safi. And also, just again, like to reiterate, like this whole theory of like contrast. Not
What?
Not only.
You did not just
Relax.
Shh,
It was a picture
Safi,
of the mugs you two.
I'm trying to talk.
Good.
Okay.
Ugh, I would rather murder all my students with my bare hands than cause one more final.
Oh no. Were you two up all night?
Yeah. And I'll be working on these astronomy finals until sundown.
I'm gonna drink my water while they talk. So like this also like has a contrast. Like I know it's silly and little, but you know it could be something or it could be nothing. But like black and white pieces and stuff like that on a chessboard, coffee, and then this hot chocolate with milk. You already got feet pics in the game. 10 out of 10. Yeah. But in this world though, they're friends in this Polaroid. In the world that our current Max is in, she's not super friends with Moses. She's more acquaintances, I think. Hello, Kieran. Welcome in, though. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's look around and see what we have. Mana.
Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
If he allows it, Lucas's book. Examine.
I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Unfortunately, Lucas didn't include an evidence that I killed Safi chapter.
Alright, explain, what does this mean?
Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Okay. Gwen's flash drive.
Sorry, Gwen. If there's something useful on this, maybe you'll thank me later.
Okay, we'll look at that in a bit. Gwen's email.
Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe others, Gwen did this.
Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble.
Alright, so we'll save the picture for last. Let me look at explain.
Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But what does that even mean?
I don't know. Are those Cheetos? Cheetos back in the back. Like the flaming hots, I guess.
Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled. And I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes.
Alright, let's watch this.
Hold on. She's looking right at the camera, like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught? Or is this another doppelganger?
I think it's a doppelganger. Alright.
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi. None of this is adding up. Why would Gwen want to be caught?
Okay. I'm here bouncing my legs artistically because I can't wait for the Monster Hunter update. Ooh, man, I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I was just taking a break because I've been so busy. But I hear I saw the preview of it. It looks really good. I hope you get to enjoy it tomorrow. Yeah, and have fun with the update tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Maybe that photo of me has a clue I'm missing.
Okay, let's see. What is in this photo? I want to see.
Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose.
I need to see her expression in
That
here.
isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
Refill coffee. Can I actually look at it?
I have to prove that wasn't me.
Like, I can't really tell the expression on Max's face in that photo. It either looks like kind of distraught and sad, like her eyebrows are furrowed and stuff like that, and she's crying, but I can't tell if she's like angry or like sad or what. Hard to tell. Refill coffee.
Coffee. Coffee is friend. Get coffee now. No matter how much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
Why do you think it's probably Detective Alderman? Oh shit, watch out.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
I didn't say you could. Okay.
The photo. If he sees that.
I have some questions for you.
Let's see. Max, oh fuck. I wonder if it's a similar situation to the last choice in Life is Strange 1, Bay versus Bay. I do actually, I don't know if this is kind of what you're hinting at, but what happens if, well, no. Maybe both paths kind of lead to this like alive and dead world, which kind of like, parallels with Safi being alive or dead. And maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see. Right? Like, that's kind of like a thing that when you said, like, I wonder if this is similar to the situation, that's kind of what just immediately lit up. So, like, there's two paths, or, whatever. So, Bay versus Bay. And in turn, that also affects Safi being alive versus Safi being dead. So, I don't know. I really don't know, but it's another theory on the spaghetti wall. What do you want to know?
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation.
I hate this man. Okay, so he seems like he might be an irredeemable
There are just
person.
a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes.
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell.
Oof.
Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders.
Huh?
And now, Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds?
Why are you
What
trying
do
to...
you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Yeah, what the... How are you drawing this conclusion, man? I was... Let's see. I mean, you shouldn't base your feelings on how I feel. I'm petty. What the fuck is he asking? I'm hoping... I'm hoping he is not a potential love interest. Wait, what's that noise? It's like a dog yelping or something. Yeah. This man just comes into our home and insults us? What a dick. Yeah, let's see. That's messed up.
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Safi.
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
What do you mean? If he did his actual digging, he should know about the fucking predator teacher. Yeah. What do you mean about this, huh?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere. This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now.
Why?
Somehow, all this death leads to you.
What?
That's not true.
This man sounds like he's having a breakdown. Hey, don't slam my door. Get the fuck out of here.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid.
What the?
What the hell do I do now?
Only one thing to do.
None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Maybe I still could.
I don't think you can, Max. Well, can we? No way. No. Oh, it is a classic shot from the back. It's very reminiscent of the first game. Oh, no, it's bludged. Wait. I can go back for serious? Wait, hold on. Focus. Oops. Also, I like the, I think that's like the double exposure. Surely if it's her, she can go at that very moment. All right. Are we okay?
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. No. Feels good. Final.
Sophie.
It's here too.
What?
But there wasn't a storm the day Sophie died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
That's some funky weather. Yeah, I know Maya was your, I guess, friend. But
Sophie, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Sophie looks evil.
Stop stalling, Max.
I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Pull the trigger.
What? I'm so confused. So was that like, huh?
What? No, that wasn't enough time.
Was that evil, Sophie? Is this like all of Max's guilt, like, encompassed into like something? I'm not gonna be able to go back in time anymore. It's too painful.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck!
What?
Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him. Everything.
If he even gives you a chance to speak. But I'm so confused. What? Is he gonna pull a gun on me? I'm scared. All right, let's see. I owe you an explanation, or as much as of one as I have. Meet me at Overlook. Really, Max? There? I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best, please. Fine, thank you. Any thoughts, theories, and questions? No, not besides the ones that I've just like already said, and like I've already said so many things that I'm just like everything's jumbled now. But like, I don't know. It looked like the Sophie that we saw just a while ago that wanted us to pull a trigger was evil, right? Like, but also, why was there like the same kind of Arcadia Bay aesthetic, the tornado or whatever? I mean, is it evil or is it bitter? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, if we keep on going to this route of like contrast and stuff like that, and the whole like light and dark, maybe one worlds it's like encompassing the dark aspects, like the, you know, her book deal was canceled and she was like, you know, potentially bitter, or obviously probably bittered, but like, I don't understand right now, like exactly what's going on. Do you think Max is creating another storm with the timelines? Maybe? I really don't know. Like, I think the reason why I'm hesitant on that is because I don't know. I don't know why I'm hesitant on that idea, but it could be. But I don't know. I feel like I'm very daft right now. And not really comprehending what's going on.
Moses is waiting for me up there.
Oh, new journal.
Hopefully. I get it, Joyce. Dating after everything that's happened feels impossible.
Let's see. I've been in a dating scene for 2 months and I'm ready to call it quits. Trying to find someone new to accept all my baggage at my age is too much. Marta. Everyone's got baggage. It's older women with baggage that seems to be the problem. I'm not for them if they want to pretend. That's a young girl's game. I considered omitting my divorce on the apps, but it changed me and I can't cover that up. I know what you mean. I want to be with someone, but only if I can be with myself. Man, I wish she could have stayed with David. I can imagine, like, well, I think it was like in Life is Strange 2, it was confirmed that it was too much to handle to be reminded, right? I don't exactly remember the specifics on why they broke up, but I think it was to do with Chloe's death and stuff like that. And I feel sorry about that because David was rough around the edges because of, you know, PTSD and stuff like that. But he ended up being a pretty good guy in the long run, and he ended up being much better in Life is Strange 2. I mean, after Sean's death, it's common for couples to split up. Exactly. But you know what I'm thinking right now? I'm wondering if Detective Alderman is kind of similar to David in regards of being like overly paranoid and overly like rough around the edges, like an asshole, but he's actually a good person. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just because he seems so obviously quote unquote evil, like antagonistic, that I feel like, oh, he has to have some kind of redeeming quality, right? But at the same time, I'm like, he might just be an asshole, you know? I can't tell at the moment. I don't trust him right now, but I'm sure at the end I'm gonna be like, oh my god, Alderman, oh, or something like that. I hope not. I hope he remains an asshole. December 7th. Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in my house, in here, and scared shit out of me. Maybe if I pretended I was on his team, he wouldn't have busted in here like that. but I doubt it. Worst thing is he saw the photo and just smiled at me. The fuck? He's plotting something and I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? Chloe? Well, why can't I say Chloe? Chloe, later, the strangest shit happened. My own powers came back and I saw what happened with Safi. I did do it. I don't know how, but I can't let this happen. It feels like I'm running in circles and I don't know how to make it all just stop. You don't like clouds with faces? Yeah. Oh, it's like a rat. Yeah? And then, I don't know. It's really hard for me to follow, like, the potential of what can be happening. But I guess that makes it kind of interesting, right? It makes the mystery more, me more invested in the mystery. I do wonder if there is a... Oh, how do I play this game again? I do wonder if there's like a hidden photo opportunity. Okay, I can change back in time here. Polaroids and snapshots, yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, I can...
Some of that was definitely directed at me.
Okay, let me see. So we're in the alive world now. And let's see. This month's native artist spotlight, Tegan Thomas Solomon. Tegan is an Abenaki artist from Lakeport specializing in watercolors of the local landscape. And for the people asking, Tegan is lovely, but no, we're not related just because her middle name is Thomas? Huh? Not all indigenous people are cousins, jeez Louise. Like, I'm not even Abenaki, I'm Cherokee and Algonquin. My parents moved here from the Midwest. Wait until they learn we can drive U-Hauls. Taylor. Okay, but Amanda, you should not be allowed to drive U-Hauls. You might move in with someone you barely know. Hey now. Really appreciate this, Amanda. The display at the Snapping Turtle means everything to me. Alright, let's see what Gwen has to say. Unfortunately, I've been placed on leave from Caledon. Obviously, the years I've invested in this place are not enough for people to realize my integrity and values. Thank you to everyone who had the decency to respect my privacy at this time. Rockty, I'm sorry you're going through this, Gwen. I don't believe any of it. Claudia, so Claudia is Gwen's partner. The people who truly know you know how insane this is. Drew, why they fire you? Did they have evidence? Alright, so same thing with Joyce, so that's a constant. Safi. Running late with grades, but I promise I'll have them ready for the next few days. Martin, good to know. I've been on the lookout all week. You good, I promise. Go party or something. Me and Diamond are finishing up some admin work. Swing by and we'll make it a party. I'm down. Okay, that's everything, I think. It's neat to have indigenous characters now, compared to the minor references in the first game. Yeah. It feels like they, they're really, they really try and be inclusive in this game. Alright. Let me see collectibles. So, I'm not sure where the Polaroids and snapshots can be, so if there are any around this area, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, oh wait, I can look at this again.
Is this here because of me? Because I'm fucking with time again?
In Dead Timeline? Okay. Maybe I should go back to Dead Timeline real quick. And let me go down the path. Oh wait, another... Wait, hold on, what's going on? Hold on. I was personalizing WBTT for the book expo and a fan asked me to address his to Simeon. I said, like the author? But when I look up, lo and behold. Oh, was it really him? But it was... Oh, it really was him? It was. So you're a writer's writer. That's so cool. Simeon is a genuinely kind guy. He makes it a point to get autographs from all writers, veterans, as well as up-and-comers. V. Simeon Lawal. I'd love to get his autograph. Might be a Polaroid, but not sure which timeline. Let me see this now.
Is this here because of me?
Same thing.
Because I'm fucking with time again?
Alright, I don't see it down this path. So maybe I'm gonna go up the path. Unless I'm just like very blind, which is often the case. I'm gonna go...
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Alright, let's see. Sophie's flowers, but Polaroid collecting you can check in your journal, I think, but it's not until later. Okay, yeah, because the collectibles here haven't shown anything new, I don't think. It's only what I've collected so far in the past 2 episodes. Huh. I don't see any places for Zen chilling out. So I see that there. Alright, the archway. Archway is not present in a live timeline.
To the overlook, Max. 1 foot in front of the other. This is where the police tape was yesterday. Did the cops take it down on Alderman's orders?
Let me go back down this little area real quick. We go down a path. Oh, I got so many messages now. Hold on. Just so it doesn't immediately cut the... Like, maybe go up the path in a live timeline search bar. Okay, gotcha. Let me see if I can find anything. So here's where I could have changed. I don't think there's anything around here, but yeah, we'll stay in this timeline for now. Also, I have to wonder what happens, like...
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
I think the point of these, like, places where we can traverse and shift into the living versus dead world, we're doing it in a hidden area so no one can see us, but, like, I'm just wondering, like, if somebody turns around and, like, Max is gone, like, how did they react? But I got some more messages and crosstalk. Let's see. We're not gonna summa cum laude me, but I think I squeaked by my econ final, thank fuck. Congrats. Thank you for helping me. I owe you a tasty drink. Now that's what I'm talking about. Love to be average. Loretta seems to like Reggie, yeah? I mean, I assume they react like Alderman. What the fuck? Lucas. Don't forget to come roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. I got a peek at jokes and they are lit. Well, maybe fire your publicist for this. Wish I could go. Have an announcement plan? Another book perhaps? I got my grades for a year. I'm out of Caledon. Next year for Krampus, maybe. Loretta seems to be a good supportive friend, except for when it comes to her stupid podcast. Yeah. Yesterday, I interviewed a group of Caledon students who said they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook. A flock that suddenly disappeared. Anyone else experiencing some things? Okay. Bring on the teleporting owl parliaments, I say. Don't tell me you actually believe this stuff. No, I'm not into supernatural stuff, but someone's making this happen. Alright, I know I can shift. Oh, wait.
Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side.
Okay, I guess I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe I can go here? I just don't want to actually start it, but at the same time, I think it's okay. I feel like Moses is going to pull a gun on me. I wish you could reflect. Yeah, I was wondering, but maybe it comes later on, but I really feel like Moses is going to pull a gun on me and maybe hurt me or try killing me.
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful. I know Safi would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
Is Moses, how dare you? I mean, I killed his best friend. I'm not creative with the double exposure photos. I'm a little bit like, yeah, just lay it over.
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful.
And I guess that's all.
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes.
I guess that's all I can do.
Wait on the bench.
But wait on the same bench that Safi was killed at?
Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here.
Alright, let's see. Wait, okay. Maxine, I reached out to Detective Alderman this morning for an update, and he sounded very much addled. He said he spoke to you? What did you say to him? Please tell me you didn't say anything to jeopardize his case. That's just who he is. I've only known him for a day, but I get the impression he's always pretty on edge. You're probably right. He's a little intense. I just want answers, and he's my only hope right now. Alright, let's go. Under My Skin by New Dad. Oh, my back.
You stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend.
We gotta prove.
What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that?
I gotta prove to him that there's an alternate universe. And maybe him being a science person, he can probably, you know, maybe like, wait, prove it, and then I prove it, and then he'll be like, wait, what?
He's probably not coming.
Alright, and before he pulls a gun behind me. Oh, here's an owl. You too paranoid? I have... What are 2 mugs? Yeah! I do wonder why. So the owl has some kind of significance. Am I supposed to like leave? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to leave. Oh jeez, I'm scared.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth.
I don't know how you're gonna believe this.
Tell me why you did it.
What? How am I? Huh? Oh, in some Native American cultures, owls symbolize death in the afterlife. Oh. What am I supposed to say? This is kind of admitting it, and he's gonna be fuck you. And then...
don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future
Oh,
version.
he's not
of
gonna
me.
like this.
Moses, wait. I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me poof, disappear.
I'm not gonna be able to do it, right?
To some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait. You can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then
What happens if it doesn't work now?
it'd be a start.
okay.
I-
Okay, deal.
Moses is my man. I love Moses.
All right. There's a chance Moses will believe me.
All right.
First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline.
All right. So you're gonna see me disappear, right? That should be evidence enough, no? All right.
Now to see what Moses is up to. Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything.
Oh.
Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
No one tell Moses that you thought he was gonna kill you. Oh man, I love him though. He's my man. Moses, hello. It's okay, man.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Let me do it again.
Okay. Let's try it again.
All right, all right.
Ready when you are.
All right, ready or not, here I go.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Psychic storm.
Magic angle, psychic storm. I love him. He's so darling. Oh my god. He's so cute. I love Moses. He's so nerdy. Oh, wait, I already forgot what he said. Angel something psychic storm?
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Magic angle, psychic storm.
Machine
No.
Angel Psychic
No.
Storm.
No, I did it wrong.
Yep. That's
Wait,
what I did.
I think I said the wrong thing.
Wow.
No?
I mean,
I got it right?
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Sophie's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between
Oh,
the
thank
two.
you.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
Explain to me quantum physics.
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
Oh, the bottle cap.
Bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. When you give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
What if she... I don't want to make a promise like that. I'm so scared.
But what if... That's why I wanted to talk to you. I need your help. I thought I could protect Sophie, but... When I was a teenager, I could
Rewind time.
rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay?
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
I tried this morning. It never worked how I had hoped.
I know it sounds like it must have been amazing. But Moses, the things I caused to happen, just having a power doesn't necessarily give you mastery over it.
One of many lessons gleaned from X-Men comics.
Oh, he's...
Point is, I stopped using it,
Oh.
and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
What the fuck? Alderman?
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased.
Can Moses see this?
I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad.
Wait, he's supposed to be in a dead time?
Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem.
What?
Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
What? Is this the other... When we... That's not really bad. Is this the other alderman who was transported along with the telescope?
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense. Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to
You can see your ghosts?
collect.
You see your apparition? Oh.
Help me! Please, help! Watch out!
Uh-oh, choice time? Is that there's past one that seems distorted and the one that's here right now. Whoa. What do I do? I don't like him, but I mean, I'm confused. I mean, it seems like the rational thing to do is to help him, right? And maybe get him on my side? But I feel like that's a trap, and it's like, you can't help everyone, right? I think my gut says to help him, though. I don't know what the consequence of this would be, though. You don't know what happened if we don't help him. Yeah, like this seems like it could have even worse consequences for some reason. Oh, action will have consequences. Moses! Are they gonna merge into one? When Mr. opens the wormhole? I think I just did. Oh wait. They merged together and then now...
Could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
What happens if they merged together and
Couldn't have.
they disappeared completely?
Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Huh? What? Oh wait.
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Uh-huh.
What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen hates me though.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.